Hi, everybody. How you doing? I told my members, I was thinking about doing a YouTube show about this Trump, refusing to testify. And, what's gonna happen, and I thought I'd do sort of a deep dive into that and some other things like with the Hunter Biden. With, what's going on in Congress right now. I wanna look what's gonna happen to Marjorie Taylor Greene. I wanna look at RFK Jr. because he was testifying about something to do with internet or something. All I know is he was up there and some woman said, well, you said negative things about the Jews and the blacks claiming China deliberately did the COVID. And he laid into her, and guess what? It's on tape. He did say those things. So he lied. So let's take another look at him. Somebody said he had 20%, and I can't hardly believe that. Okay, so let's start off with that Trump is not going to go to the grand jury, and the grand jury's indeed, making it happen. They're getting ready to do the subpoenas. Okay. I have something else to tell you too, but let me write it down as these things pop up in my head. Okay, so Trump is refusing to testify. What happens next? A bunch of people have come in and testified against him, by the way. Oh, that makes me sad. I'll go ahead and do the cards too, but I want to kind of psychically pick up with my guides. By the way, Hawaii, that storm that was coming, that could have been a hurricane, passed it from the south, which is wonderful. But, again, like I said, listen, keep your emergency packets going. I think I just did a Weather Channel, just did a thing in Europe. It was like huge handful of hail. I think it was in Italy. Some people were hurt. It was bad. So what happens to Trump? You know that dark video he put out that, you guys got it coming if you mess with me? He basically threatened the United States of America. And I know people go, he wants to scare you because old Bone Spurs, he doesn't do anything unless his minions does it. And a lot of people don't want to disrupt their life. They're not before. Yeah, they were like, this thing was stolen. But see, so much information has come out, especially 60 some odd court hearings that said, where's the proof? Where's the beef? Give us some proof. And it's not happening. Then you got the delusional ones, but a lot of them, I don't see him doing anything on Trump's behalf. Jesus, you can't even go to Mar-a-Lago and march on his behalf. They won't let you use the toilet. God forbid. He could care less about these poor people he's asking to take up arms and defend him. Like he's innocent. And look what you guys have done to me. You're picking on a president. This is uncanny. This is unheard of. Anyway, please forgive me because you guys all know the story. What happens to Trump? What happens to Trump? Oh, I see Jack Black. I keep seeing him with his feet up on a desk with a cigar. Don't ask me why. Almost like bingo. Like he's probably not a cigar. He's a triathlon racer or something, but he's probably not somebody that smokes. But it's like, light the cigar because we finished this. I'm going to tell you what I felt, and I'm going to tell it again. This particular January 6th thing seems like it'll be done and dusted before the records, before the records. You're in trouble, boy. Tell me about what's going on. I know other psychic have picked up, sometimes my numbers aren't right, but I'm picking up seven people involved. Okay, so here we go, you guys. Anywhere from 7 to 9. The news media is going to go cray cray. Look at this. Happy. This is going to, and I'm going to tell you something, even by September, we're like knowing a direction like we never knew. It could even be Georgia. I don't know if you guys saw the list of all the stuff he has, but it totally interferes with his ability to run for president. He'll complain and he'll say it's a farce. I still see him. Okay, hold on. Let me ask this way. He's okay. I got to tell you something. He's definitely going to go on about, we're not going to take this. You can't do this to me. But I hear crickets, like, because too many other people are in trouble. Too many people sitting in Congress are in trouble. They're desperate to change this. Ooh. And by the way, Kevin McCarthy today on the news sort of denied that he was trying to remove the 2 impeachments off Trump. Now, why would he do that? Probably because he knows TikTok. McCarthy's not going to get in trouble like the rest of them will, but let me tell you, it's going down. Okay, so will Trump be indicted before the end of this month? Yes, absolutely. How many more people will be indicted with him? Will there be more than 5? It's saying yes, but a smaller yes. I wonder if they'll do that a little later. He's not going to change the world with his anger. But let me ask this. Will Trump be the Republican nominee? I need a straight answer, only the truth, the whole truth. Oh, it's saying yes. I thought with all this stuff, I guess no matter what, I'm going to run. And it's the best bet for us if he runs, because I'm going to tell you, he's going to lose. He's going to lose. There's no way he can win. Okay, so anywhere 7 to 10, other people will go down with him. They might not even announce it right away. It might just be him and all these charges. I see trouble with getting legal help. Almost like people don't want to touch it because they know it's not a win-win situation. I don't know if you guys saw Melania starting some new thing that some new product and people were making fun of it. Well, now Ivanka Trump has started a new perfume line, but they're doing it to help him with all these charges coming up with the January 6th. So I thought she had cut him out totally. She changed her name to Krishna, but I think he called her and begged her to help. So she had to. He might have even said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and announce what you guys did to me while you were there in office. My own children took advantage. Something like that. That's what I'm getting. He's refusing to testify because he can't, because he's guilty of sin. Thank you very much. Okay, so honor, you guys. We can't be too, of course, we'll be running to the TV. Excuse me. We'll be running to the TV, but there's going to be a lot of information coming up. August is huge. I think Andre even talked about that. August is huge. If you saw my show with Andre, he said, I would give everything I have. I would give up everything I have right this minute. I'm so sure that I know that Trump is going to lose, that Biden will win. And he said Kamala Harris' chart is fantastic next November. So now, a year from this November. We still got a ways to go. So don't listen to those numbers and stuff. But I will tell you, this part that's hitting him now, he was playing it. Now he does this evil video about, we're going to get you guys. Oh, really? Well, this isn't the Civil War. People aren't running around with muskets. That's not a very cool thing to do. And a lot of people are going to jail right now because of you. And before you left your presidency, you said, don't worry, I'll take care. No, you didn't take care of nobody, Mr. Bone Spurs. Yeah, you guys watch out, Bone Spurs. I told you there's going to be little places around where some cray-crays trying to act up. But, that'll only make people madder. That if people start hurting other people in his name, that's going to make people mad. So it's kind of a stupid thing to do. He will not go into what is needed for the United States of America. He doesn't talk about that. He just talks about who he's going to hurt. That's it. And like a friend of mine said, well, he really enjoys hurting people. He loves vengeance. And that's what those people are eating up like fodder. Vengeance is mine. No, vengeance ain't yours, Mr. Bone Spurs. Everything is catching up right now. And it's going to be, we will all live to see this. It's not going to take forever. We will all live to see this. Okay. And I wanted to mention, I want to take a quick look at RFK Jr. because he sat there and said, never has this, did I say what you're saying I said about, the China lasers and how Black folks are different. So the effect of COVID is different. And that's exactly, why do you think his family disowned him? And it's on tape, Junior. It's on tape. And he was all, and he talks like Katharine Hepburn. That's making fun of him. I shouldn't do that. Katharine Hepburn was cool compared to him. Give me the whole truth. Tell me what I can tell everybody right now. Write it in stone. He's extremely intelligent. That's what they're telling me. But he's got a it's like maybe he did too much drugs or something. Even Bannon has that look, maybe too, and Giuliani, like they did too much alcohol or drugs or something. What is the outcome for JFK Jr.? Even Marianne Williamson, who's a way better person than him, she's like way down in the polls. So he's, okay, let me tell you, I kind of got this hit earlier before I opened this. He's going to get caught in some sort of lie. There's some scandal coming up with him. He might even be out of the picture before the primaries. Yeah, he doesn't work. He doesn't work with well-being. He works with an underhandedness. And I almost feel it's under the table and he might have got some fat money from Russia or something. There's something here where he's come to do no good. Okay, so what will happen? He really loves his wife, which is nice. Yeah, he's not going to win, you guys. He's definitely not going to win. Now, he may even have, there's something getting ready to come up with him. Maybe by March of next year, that's scandalous. There's some scandal coming on. And there's a lot about information about him. I've heard some things like what he did to that wife that ended up committing suicide, about how cruel he is. So he's definitely not going to win. This is some karma that's coming to hit him hard. Okay. Too bad, because I really like RFK. And it wouldn't have been nice if he was a great Kennedy, So, okay, now the Hunter Biden thing. Ooh, one of those shows, the Lincoln Project or something, I've been listening to, and you should hear how wonderful our representatives are coming back and saying, what are you talking about? They got Trump, who got $6-something billion from China while he was president. And then they're claiming that Hunter Biden got $5 million or something. And the guy, the representative in the House said, well, what does it matter? It just, they both came. What matters is the one that got the 6.5 was president. That's what matters. Hunter Biden is a civilian. Maybe it's wrong, but it's still a civilian. And then there were so many people that came back with such good things, especially Jamie. Oh my God. Here's the story. Here's what happened, he says. And he's saying that all the people that were investigating Hunter Biden were brought in under Trump and Barr. Okay. And then when Biden took over, he didn't take him out. He said, stay on it. That was his son. He said, stay on it. And that guy even said, I could have, thrown the book at him, but I had to go with what the evidence was. But these people in this House refuse to listen. Listen, they're so desperate. They're so desperate to squirrel because they don't want you to know what they're about to go through. Now, I don't see McCarthy really getting in trouble. I'll tell you, the one who's in a cave right now is Mark Meadows. He gave out the whole House. By the time Trump gets hit with this subpoena or this jail, I don't know what they're going to. Well, let's take a look at that. But by the time Trump gets hit and knows all the people that talked on him, ooh, he's going to be, but he'll get a gag order. Okay, let's look real quick. I just see Trump going off the deep end. See, the thing is, he would insist that you've got to get rid of these people that hurt him. But right now I'm reading on Hunter Biden. And anyway, so they said, and then Marjorie Taylor Greene threw up some porn looking stuff that Hunter did. By the way, the computer is a nothing burger, you guys. They have proven that Bannon had manipulated it and someone else. There's another person that did. Maybe it was Stephen Miller or somebody manipulated the actual computer. Entertainment purposes only. And she decided that the American people need to see this. Let me tell you something. The minute I couldn't even look at the picture. I didn't care. But someone inserted a picture of Ted Cruz with her. Anyway, so what were they saying? Oh, okay. So I even said, I didn't look at the picture, but if you made me have a choice, I would rather look at the Hunter Biden picture than at MTG's face. So, she has hurt herself. That's what I heard. When I watched the thing on the news, I said, oops, she did it. She hurt herself and she's in trouble. So this is what we're going to look at. Because they were saying, she's doing revenge porn. And Hunter Biden may come back. Yeah, he's talking right now with somebody. Right now, he's talking with somebody. And this is really interesting. Biden is a Scorpio. And Scorpios, they can be hard on their kids, but don't you be hard on them. So he he had a picnic yesterday. And isn't that interesting? The Republicans were invited. Do you remember when Trump had all those events on the in the garden and no Democrats were ever invited? Do you remember that? He always excluded them. So they were all invited and McCarthy was there. Nobody saw MTG. And he said, I consider McCarthy my good friend. He said, we may not agree about things, but I consider him my good friend. I said, good for you. Oh, no, he's not speaking stupid. Trust me. This man knows what he's doing. He's on board. Keep your enemies close. It probably offset McCarthy when he said that, I consider him my friend. I know basically what he's saying. I know all that stuff he's saying out loud is a bunch of crap. So, okay, well, MTG paid. I feel a lot of stuff. I think she's already hearing from a lot of people because I can feel it. I even think Kevin said, what the F are you doing? Why did you do that? Without even blocking it out, showed the whole enchilada. And it's like, really, you guys, it's so weird that they go off and on. If you Google the First Lady, Melania, you can find nude photos with different soft porn type. If you Google Ivanka, you can get nude photos. So it's just so weird that they, and somebody said, the gloves are off. We can go now towards the children because, this is Biden's son. But the thing is, he's an adult. I think her kids are still young. So some things were said that I'm not going to repeat because I just say leave the kids out of it. What happens to her? What happens to her? Ooh, okay, thank you. So I see her being escorted out of the building. And I see she's trying to look, that look she gives. Do you know that look? Kind of that smirky look. I'll get out of this. I'll be fine. Yeah, she screwed herself, you guys. Looking through bars. I don't know if this is about Hunter as much as it's about January 6th. A lot of stuff revealed in September. Do you remember? Packing their first stuff. She's going to get hit, and she's going to get hit hard. And all those fake electoral people, they're all going to get hit. I love it. And let me tell you, Fanny is on it. I see like super lady. I see Fanny coming in. You think Jack is, her and Jack haven't talked that much, but he's going to make this baby happen. And I see her just also working right behind him. It's going to be a cluster, you know what? And yet he thinks, oh, we're just interfering with his ability to be president. No, we're just making you pay the piper. But yes, everybody gather up and fight Mr. Bone Spurs. When people marched at Mar-a-Lago, he wouldn't even allow them to use their bathroom. So McCarthy denied saying he was going to purge those impeachments. And that's a lie, because he is. And Hunter Biden, what's the outcome? Let's just look at the outcome for Hunter Biden. What's the outcome, Hunter? This is a nothing burger. They just keep doing this thing and having these hearings. Jim Jordan's in trouble too. Jordan, you in trouble, guy. And Matt Gaetz, I feel real uncomfortable with him. And I'm very happy they decided to bring up the stuff that you thought was dropped. He got kind of quiet for a moment. He thought everything was dropped and they're bringing it all back. Let's look. Ooh. What happens to, so Hunter Biden is sort of in isolation. His family means the world to him. His being sober means the world to him. He's lost a lot of money, but he's okay with that. I think his dad is even helping him pay for all these attorney fees. Don't mess with Scorpio's kids. That's all I got to say. God is actually on his side. So, the bottom line is he's not in the office. Biden never hired him. So there'll be success. There's going to be success, you guys. I don't want you to worry. Look at this. Boom, boom. All of a sudden, all kinds of good news. Fortune's fate, victory after burden. Look at that. He's fighting it away. Might not get the money he's trying to get. I think he's trying to sue. But here's this is like a judgment in his favor. And look at this. 9 of Cups. Even not this September, by next September. When his dad, right when we're going to his dad winning again. And we'll see more of him after the Trump thing is over with. Finally. Well, you guys, I just wanted to give you a little heads up. I think we kind of hit everything. Yeah, we sure did. And that's Trump aide that testified. That Trump aide, when he went in, the one, what's his name? The one that was standing with Trump at the January 6th, that guy was trying to throw a little double talk. I saw it, it's clear as day. And then I could hear the people that work for, they got some sharp cookies right now. The people that work for Jack telling him, do you realize that you are culpable for all these things? Like bada bing, bada boom. I suggest you tell us the truth. And I don't know what happened, what his attorneys told him, but then all of a sudden I saw him kind of flowing out with the information. He told them what they needed to know. Jack is so sure of this. This is going to happen. It's going to happen quick. And I see whatever judge is going to handle this, give carte blanche. Like, come on, what you got? Let's do it. And of course, Trump will go all the way to Supreme Court and he'll lose. So, woohoo! This is good. So I was glad to see that. I don't want you to worry. I do not want, but we do have to ask one last question. Ginny Thomas. Is anything coming towards Ginny Thomas? I see her being all excited. I see her crying. Jack is looking at Ginny Thomas. I don't think there is an actual subpoena laying on the table right now. She's in trouble. Thank you. It's not coming up right away. She put money or represented money towards all this. They're going to get her, but apparently they're not even starting until maybe April of next year. She's going to be in trouble. Yeah, look. Her whole world's going to collapse. April, May next year. So even let's say they start it now, there's going to be some sort of hearings that really make her look bad. So that's when I see, you know, Clarence Thomas exiting stage left. Okay, you guys, I love you all. I will talk to you soon. When's my next? I don't know. I think I have somebody on my show tomorrow, or maybe it's Saturday. Okay, cheers, you guys. Bye.